Another one dead. Melter charge set. Charge arm.
Charge is in position.
Clear the blast area.
Sweep the area. Surgery.
When?
2 days.
Find it! Hurry!
We should go.
I said I'm fine.
Nozick is dead. The mission is over.
Whoever did this is long gone.
My lord, we cannot take you. We have order.
The orders are Acharon's. Cannot allow you on board. I'll lieutenant with me. Unless you take the strike. We are getting on that ship.
The captain is withholding something.
Acheran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a Death Watch team.
Lieutenant.
Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours.
If there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
It can wait. I must speak with Captain Acheran.
As you command. The captain is withholding something.
Acheran will not deceive us, Gadriel.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery?
Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a Death Watch team that deployed a virus bomb on Kadaku. Perhaps our lieutenant was one of them. I am far more concerned with what we just saw at that crash site.
Lieutenant.
Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours.
If there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
It can wait. I must speak with Captain Acheran.
As you command.
Our blood and our searing wrath. Our very life force is a gift from him, and we shall use it to serve. The death of an Archmagos will not be regarded favorably by the machine cult.
Brother, it is a relief to see you on your feet.
Heard you took a turn for the worse.
Such reports were exaggerated.
I am glad to hear it.
Your efforts in delaying the swarm were admirable.
It was a sight to behold, brother.
I must report to Acheran. Excuse me.
The Emperor protects.
Was that truly the work of the archenemy?
It was not clear to you.
It may have been only a handful of fanatics.
A handful of cultists could not bring down a Thunderhawk.
He is right. The arch-enemy is here.
They chose to reveal their presence. There must have been a reason they wanted Nozick dead.
What in damnation happened down there?
Nozick was assassinated.
The Adeptus Mechanicus report said engine failure.
That's not what I saw.
Sergeant. Traitors.
Chaos.
You're sure?
No mistaking it, sir.
Clear the bridge! Nozick was head of a highly classified project.
Aurora. What is it?
A weapon.
And the minions of Chaos learned of its existence.
With Nozick dead, there's only one man capable of continuing the work. Morius Luz, Nozick's apprentice. He is currently missing. His last known location was a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, one that is now overrun with Tyranids. This will get you into the cogitator within the facility. You can access Luz's tracker from there. We are on course to Avarax now. I want you ready the second we enter orbit.
Sir. What was on the ship with Nozick?
What concern is it of yours?
The Mechanicus seemed eager to retrieve it. And yet the enemy left it untouched.
Whatever it is, without Luz, it's useless to us.
Lieutenant, the journey to Avarax will take time. Enough for a brief diagnostic.
Very well, if it will put you at ease.
Magus Gallio will be in the armory.
Correcting. 4 degrees starboard. On course. Engines to full.
Maintain all specs monitoring. The Tyranids will likely attempt an ambush.
Aye, sir.
Stand down from high alert.
Standing down from high alert. All staff resume normal duties.
How did you know about Aurora?
I saw the name in a mission report, most of which was redacted.
I would have preferred to stay on Kadaku and hunt down the heretics that dishonored our brothers.
We will find them on Avarax.
Unless Luz is already dead.
Whatever those tech priests are working on is still here, in this system. I expect the greatest battle is yet to come.
Titus, I heard that you collapsed upon encountering the tainted wreckage. I am concerned.
A mere side effect of the surgery. I am fully recovered.
Sergeant Gadriel, I trust that you will be close at hand should your brother suffer any further episodes.
Yes, Brother Chaplain.
If the arch-enemy is indeed present, any weakness could grow into a cancer of the soul. Bind yourself to the pages of the Codex, and it will shield you from the glare of heresy.
My faith is without compromise. I will not waver.
You look tired, Merrick. I have not seen. Shift's extended to 22 hours.
Magos Galleys.
I heard of the incident on Kadaku. I am greatly concerned.
It was brief. Likely a result of the surgery.
You suffered catastrophic damage to a number of primary organs at the hand of that Carnifex. While in that state, you underwent radical surgery. Your body was ripped open from head to foot. If some error was made and remains undetected, it could cost you your life.
Brother, we cannot afford another episode like that.
The apothecaries may not have time for a thorough diagnostic, but they've given me their sanction to do so. Now settle in. This will take time. Titus, your biometrics are below peak, but well within the tolerances for combat. I can find no explanation for the symptoms you experienced.
Then I have duties to attend to.
You have the blessings of the Omnisire.
One question. What do you know about Archmagos Nozick's research?
Such knowledge would only grace the peaks of Olympus Mons. I am certainly not privy to the subject of his activities. I only pray there remain records of his discoveries.
Have you not received pain suppressants?
Suppressants administered. Damage severe.
Report to the surgical bay. We cannot replace the discs. You'll be put to some other use.
Compliance.
done a full sweep of sectors C1 through D7. Nothing to report. All according to specifications. Very good.
Been on for almost 22 hours now. Get some sleep. Report back in 4 hours.
Understood. My thanks, brother.
The lab is within that spire.
There's the cargo elevator. Look at all those spores. That'll be one hell of a fight. Shame to miss it.
We should be down there with the rest of the company.
We will be, soon enough. The elevator is broken. We must find a way to restore power. Servoscar, how do we fix the elevator?
Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override safety protocols via the control room at your own risk.
Up there! Looks like the control room!
The main entrance is destroyed.
I found an alternate route. Plotting now. Check your display.
Through that door. All this destruction. And
Not a Tyranid in sight.
They're here. Watching.
A fine gift from the Forge.
Give no quarter! Purge them! Frag grenade deployed!
Need a fun.
Fresh magazine.
Fighting's everywhere but here. What you call this?
These are leftovers.
Restocking! Reloading! Resupplying!
Spire is infested.
The control room may be out of action.
If the controls are out, we'll find another method. We will meet victory, one way or another.
Watch for their lieutenants!
My steel!
Another one.
This is too easy! The quickest way up is over the rooftops ahead!
Clear the debris and proceed. The Tyranids will make ruin of the entire city given the chance. Munitions secured.
Have the high ground, then take it from them. Reload!
Changing magazine.
Bridge controls ahead, brother. This will get us to the objective.
The machine labors. We may be here some time.
The Tyranids are staging a counterattack.
Eliminate them.
Restocking. Shock grenade downrange. War gear prime. Grabbing equipment.
My lord, we may now cross the bridge.
Proceed to the objective. For the primer! For Ultramar! Sir, you seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse? Focus on the mission, Sergeant. As you wish, my lord. Small mines.
Report on the repair of the lantern on the roof of the residential block of the Parliament Segmentum 14K21B. Liturgy of the repose of the burnt capacitor. Sprinkling with oils and singing the canticle of benediction. The indulgence of the printed circuit board and the sealing of purity. What's this? The machine god does not want this illumination. This is an odd response. The machine's spirit in this illuminator is troublesome. Anomaly in darkness noticed. Noted. Flagging for further probing.
The control room is on the other side of that door.
This is it. Use the controls to restore power.
It worked. Let's get down there.
Practical. There's a shortcut across the rooftops to the east. Good. Proceed.
What motive do these creatures have to attack this facility? They have no need for the technology.
They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand. Spores! Cut them down!
With pleasure!
Let us get to work, blessed Porter! Changing magazine! Die, you pestilent wretch!
And be slaughtered.
construction.
Yes, sir.
Through that opening.
A boon that thrums with promise.
See who can slay more Xenos, Brother Chiron! You wish for me to humiliate you again, brother? Oh, I hope your data works better than your memory.
Thank you, brother. One less travel.
This platform's very exposed. Expect a bumpy ride.
If I'm not mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators.
That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it.
At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs.
It appears we have their attention.
And they have ours.
Unfortunate for them.
Protect those chains! Mark. Over here, brothers!
Special tactics ready.
Charging the chains! Reloading weapon! This way! Gargoyles attacking the chains! Changing magazine!
Bastards are after the chains.
Tyranids bombarding the chains! Restocking! They harry the chains!
Chains are taking a beating.
They never learn.
Attempting to sabotage.
Overwatch on the lift mechanisms. Serve this location. Very good.
Swapping magazines! For the Primer! For the Emperor! Not today, Xenos scum.
You fought admirably.
Facility in lockdown. We'll need explosives.
Nothing's getting through that door.
Ventilation tunnels?
Checking. One floor down.
Let's go. There was a word written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura.
Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power.
One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant.
Have you ever faced the arch-enemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
If the archenemy is involved, might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
My blood rages at the thought of them. They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you. Found a relic. Down here.
The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here.
Those vile creatures taint every crevice. How far to the cogitator?
With no direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like.
They're plotting something. What plotting could these insects be capable of? These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
A worthy adversary. Let us get to work. Resupplying.
Tech corridor hive segmentum 19K21D/senior tech priest 101010-S. Cycle overflow. Uplink self to network neural verification code 1010-S-81. Attention. Xenos element. Pyramid classification. Core damage recorded. Calluses or extremities go to death. Uplink unsuccessful. Repeat attempt. Neural verification code 101010.
The door is locked. Look for a nearby access terminal. The machine spirit has been disconnected. Resetting now.
What happened?
Power's down. Must be the reset. Listen. They're in the walls. Ready your bolters. They're coming. Watch your back. Power's back. Proceed through the door.
This way! We need to go up. main hub, then we're at the databanks.
Expect heavy resistance. They wish to interfere with our objective. Our objective is of no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us. Restocking! Supplies over there. Charges at you! Come and meet your end, vile beast! Pyramids never travel alone. Fine. Deploy frag grenade! Recovering. Frag grenade deployed. Carnifex Terminal. Munitions secured.
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, with nothing but a bolt pistol. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of this kill. Let us hope the data center is intact.
Can we access Luz's tracking data from another system?
Apparently not. It's this or nothing.
Grabbing equipment. Research could justify such a waste of human life.
It does not surprise me. The Adeptus Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
Function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos! They have us boxed in!
A mistake they will soon regret.
Reloading weapon! Burn it!
Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah's will.
Resupplying.
Captain, permission to speak.
What plagues your mind, Corporal?
Captain, intelligence reports that the Tyranids are on their way.
Roll up units in key corridors. Let's get them closer.
But...
Do it, Corporal. Do not question my authority.
No sign of the archenemy.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
Stick to what you know, brother.
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes. A Volkite reactor, still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data. Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Avarax. The city. Temple of Thasian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention and requisition.
Open the file. Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
This whole place will collapse onto the city beneath us.
Get them off the core. They are throwing themselves into the reactor. We must shut it down before they destabilize it further.
Machine Spirit, power down the reactor.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls. Enough here. Need to reload. Target destroyed.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor. Knock grenade out. Changing magazine. Get them off the reactor!
Let us show them some of Ultramar's hospitality!
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
Move to the next console. Make haste.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
How many pylons remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
Disengage it.
Unable to comply. temperatures of fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Rome, damn it! They are making another push! Intercept! Over here, brothers. Let them feel the wrath of the Ultramarines! Reloading weapon! The beast craves death, brothers! We shall oblige! Sowing focus death. Reload! Restocking! They've destabilized the core!
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Activate those controls, now!
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
That was the last of them.
Backup generators have been overloaded. No essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids.
The smell of burnt ichor is enough.
We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power that almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus. The Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition. Tread carefully, brother.
Planetary defense forces have been reassigned to crowd control alongside the Adeptus Armetes.
Damn them. After everything that happened.
Brother, do not keep us in the dark.
It is not your concern.
You criticize the captain for withholding intelligence, and yet you treat us to the same evasive obscurity.
Stray words have cost me dearly.
So you do not trust us?
Brothers, calm yourselves, lest you face the chaplain's censure.
Look!
I hope they survived.
Scanning valves. 67 volts detected.
Those are flawless pilgrimage through the interstitial corridors.
Time to go. I will not concede another loss to our enemies. Ready yourselves.
Brother, you seem troubled.
I tire of reckless fools.
I hope you do not mean us.
Not unless you worship the Omniscient.
Ah, then I share your distaste.
temple is located inside the dome section of the city. We'll have to land outside and make our approach. Lock armor. Lance of Jove, report.
Minor damage. Tech team is inbound.
Can we depend on you for extraction?
Yes, Lord. We will be there.
Very good, brother. The Emperor protects. Make haste. We have considerable ground to cover.
What was that?
Looks like a neurophone placed on overwatch inside that building. Coordinates! Let us spin their numbers. Get up there! There it is! Vermin stone. Sir, have you faced a Neurothreat before? I have. A tricky adversary. Munitions secured. They will not get past this. Let us get to work. Area. For the Emperor!
Is that you? Chiron!
Bless the Emperor. It's good to see you.
Where's your squad?
Gone. Neurothroat tore them to pieces.
We need to get across the bridge.
Lieutenant, nothing gets across with that beast up there.
What are we up against?
It has its rear covered and we do not have the manpower to break through. The Cadians are holding the bridge, at great cost.
Set up assault positions by the bridge. We'll deal with the Neurothorn.
Very well.
We will avenge them, brother.
Watch yourself.
What's our theoretical? A direct assault on the rear guard.
Is that it?
You doubt our ability, brother.
No, sir.
Good.
Let us choke them with their own blood.
Xenos toxins!
Iron, how do you know Varellus? We served together in Ninth Company. I owe him my life. How so? We were once defending a stronghold from an Orcasol. A war boss overpowered me, had his drill against my head. Varellus appeared, cut the bastard's arm off, and beat him to death with it.
Let us honor him by avenging his men. Linked neutralized. Reloading. I am his until death. Restocking. Loading up.
Brother, what happened on Grya?
Nothing good.
Can you be specific?
I would sooner focus on the mission at hand.
You are withholding information relevant to the mission at hand.
Mind yourself, Sergeant.
Your behavior has been erratic. You force your way into classified files. You tell us nothing. Gadriel, we deserve to know who is leading us.
This conversation is over.
Maintenance report 1.002.81. She's holding her shape and her form. Real beauty, this one. Hope she gets to see action. Each day, I cleanse the sand from her joints, oil the gears. I honor the machine's spirit by doing me duty. I perform the daily rites so the weapon's spirit will be swift and wrathful.
Deal with them! Gladly. Come and meet death, Xenos. I have to reload. Morellis, ready your men.
You broke through.
We're about to take down the Neurothrope.
Good. Make it suffer.
Concentrate fire on the Neurothrope. Enough here. Need to reload. Special tactics ready. Changing magazine. Over here, brother. Center. Deploy frag grenade. Recovering. Frag grenade deployed. Resupplying. The Emperor protects. Hearing it goes by. Reload. The Xenos would have felt that. Victory is ours, brothers. Morellis, this is Titus. Your men are clear to take the bridge.
By the Primarch. I had little faith I would hear from you again. Will you be joining the assault?
Our path leads to the dome.
Travel well, brothers.
Lance of Jove, we are heading for the bridge. Status report.
Damage is worse than I thought. Tech priests are working on it now.
Keep me updated. Brothers, let us proceed. Ready to deploy special tactics. How far to lose his position? We're still a long way from the dome.
And we must hurry.
Need a ride, brothers?
Sergeant, good to see you.
The Cadians have the bridge under control. Thought you could use an extra hand.
A welcome offer.
Climb on. The temple is this way.
Lieutenant, the Cadians are requesting support.
Go. Thank you, brother.
Ultramarines!
Have the enemy infiltrated the dome?
No, my lord.
What about the Temple of Thasian?
The dome was evacuated days ago.
Rejoin the main force immediately.
Our orders are to remain here.
On whose authority?
Captain Fairburn. We are to hold this position until further notice.
The dome is empty. Now move on.
But, sire...
I gave you an order.
Forgive me, my lord. Perhaps there was a communication error. The captain insisted.
The deserters.
No. We have our orders.
Bog's your captain. If you are deserters, I'll execute you myself.
Captain Fairburn, come in. Captain Fairburn, come in.
Ambush!
Kill them!
Fine. Heroes of the Astartes, traitors of the Thousand Sons. Cowards! You will pay for what you've done! Abominations, come forth and be slain! Purge the heretics! Punish their decision! Space and time! Not prone to their trickery! Your worthless life is ended! Restocking! Titus to Captain Akaran.
Akaran here.
We were just attacked by the forces of chaos.
You're certain?
No doubt. Heretic Astartes. And their minions.
Throne, damn it! Do you have Luz?
Negative. We're minutes away.
Find him and get him out of there. Hurry!
What are we waiting for? Grabbing equipment. Take a defensive position. We will cover. Tyron! He is in a rage. He's risking the entire mission.
He is trapped over there.
There are force fields covering the exits.
They seem impervious to our weapons.
treachery ends now.
Loading ammunition! Frag grenade out!
No victory for you here, demon.
That is all of them. The exit is blocked by heretic sorcery. The altar! It bears the mark of the archenemy.
Destroy it!
Destroy that vile structure.
Artifact destroyed!
Look! The force fields are collapsing! Chiron! Move through the exit! Brother! By the gates of Hera, you must calm yourself!
I will not rest until every last vile heretic lies dead at my feet!
Chiron! I order you to regroup!
I have other business.
I've never seen him lose control like this. He has put the fate of the whole system in jeopardy! Loading ammunition!
Heretic coward! I will end you all! Betrayers!
The champion lies defeated!
It is clear! Let us protect our brother!
My own eyes deceive me.
hours remain. Get to Chiron, now!
Sergeant, check the perimeter.
Yes, brother.
Explain yourself.
Need I justify my hatred?
You need justify your recklessness.
The traitors have a debt to me.
And you will throw away your life to collect?
Death is my duty!
Your duty is to the Emperor. You will die when and where he so chooses, not over some personal vendetta. Do you understand?
Lieutenant, you should see this. Blues must be in there.
They're using some kind of shield.
The altars. Same ones we encountered earlier. They must generate the shield.
Destroy them. Then purge these abominations from the face of this world.
It seems the traitor's motives are unmasked. Seems. He doubts they wish to stop Aurora. You will soon learn that when... dealing with It seems the traitor's motives are unmasked. Seems.